morning, everyone. Good morning. Still, it can be a little louder. Good morning. Good morning. So yesterday I came back from Bangalore. Not yesterday, in fact today morning at 3:30. I was talking to Vandana. Vandana, this is what is happening. And for last 1 week I am traveling, Singapore, Chandigarh, Bangalore. And I was really wondering what to talk now. There are 1,500 people who are sitting and they will be looking at me. What this new kid is going to talk. So I find out a very simple solution. I open my set, I write down, hey ChatGPT, I am going to talk something on AI, role of AI in harnessing healthcare industry and pharmaceutical. Suggest something. And trust my words, this is what came out. So just imagine I am going to talk on AI and AI has told me what to talk. I mean, just imagine the dependence of all of us on actually AI and ChatGPT. And this is something which we cannot go away. Honestly, this is something which we really have to embrace. We have to take it up and we have to understand this is where the life is going to be all about. Well, thank you so much for your introduction, madam. Just want to highlight, I think Dr. Khepar has mentioned before that Vandana said 5 elements, he made it another 2 elements. I also take the liberty to add couple of elements. This is very important, So when I talk about all the 5 elements, then he added knowledge. Yes, absolutely, this is why we all are here. But if you ask me, there are 2 more elements which really makes you very successful. One is which is already in your genes, it's in your DNA. You cannot change, you can still modify. The other element which I think very, very important I would like to touch upon is the skills. I keep telling my team, you should focus on ASK, attitude, skill and knowledge. So I'm happy that I have contributed 2 more elements to make it 9 now. Dr. Khepar. So, can we clap? So, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, and esteemed guests, as well as colleagues and honored guests, it's absolute pleasure to speak on AI and the content which is given by AI. I'll try to add something from my side, whichever, whatever I have learned in last 24-25 years. So I did my MSc Forensic Science from Punjab University, Patiala in 95. And after doing my MSc, I just went to my village back because there was no job at all. On one hand, I had the gold medal, and on the other side, I was sitting at home, and my mom came running. She said, "Hey, bhai, tu district ka pehla banda jisne MSc kari hai. Kamaega kab? Tu naukri kab karega?" And trust my word, that is the time when I realized, no man, I really have to move out and do something to earn something, right? At that point of time, the awareness about forensic science was not very exhaustive and very limited scope kind of stuff. And what I got, a job, I thought I'll run away from home, but then I thought let me have a haircut and then I'll leave the house. I went to the barber shop and I was waiting for my turn and I saw a newspaper, Punjab Kesari. I am from Chandigarh, by the way. It's a small village next to Chandigarh. And there was a job advertisement that we need medical representative. And I never knew what is a medical rep. I said, no, it's a job. Let's go and get it. So I ran to Ludhiana. Cutting the story short, I went with the new jeans. I think Dr. Rajiv will understand what I mean when I say I went with the new jeans, tucked t-shirts, so that I look very flashy, dashing, with high heel shoes. That was the trend at that point of time. And I went to, get the job of a medical rep in a company called Glaxo. That time it was Glaxo. And the moment I landed, I saw very smart people standing, with all blazers, ties, all the girls with spectacles and all this. I was like wondering, where have I come? Right? So I'm giving this story just to bring a context to one point which I'll, discuss with. And the guy came running that, yeah, भाई क्या कर रहे हो आप इधर? I said, भाई job के लिए आया हूँ. अब पंजाबी बंदा है तो पंजाबी में बात करेगा. I said, I came for a job. So he looked at my attire and he said, wow, but it's not a film shooting happening. And honestly, I was not looking model at all, right? And Dr. Chibber, to be very honest, the manager was good. He said, hey, what happened? He said he has come for a medical rep job and look, he doesn't know what to dress. But the manager was good. I was lucky enough to have, in life, remember, if you get a good manager, you are lucky. He said, okay, give him a chance, yeah, it's fine, he has come. They gave me chance, and now I'll end the story. I got a medical rep job in 1996 in a company called Glaxo. I never traveled beyond Chandigarh or Patiala, and that's the first time when I went to Delhi in a train. At the age, just imagine 24, 25 years, right? See, where the AI has come. In the last 7 days, I have gone to different continents, and today I am standing here. Got the job as medical rep in Glaxo, started at Orei. But then, I thought, okay, no, it's very important that I need to grow further. So in life, I'll not speak too much on AI, I'll speak too much on what practical aspect of my life, which you may, correlate. I said, no, let's grow in this field. So guys, there are two options in life. When you join a profession, you have either choice or chance. 90% people get the job just by chance. I'm sorry if the numbers are wrong, you can increase further. It's going to happen because we don't know where we are going. 90% student and even a majority of the people I come across, they do not know where they are going. They do not understand where is the next level and what they need to do to achieve that level. I was lucky enough. I never went by choice. With the gold medal in hand, I never wanted to become a medical rep, which I don't even know. I hope many of you know the job of medical rep. Started career. The second option is, if you have come by choice, fantastic, you will love what you do and you will grow to any level, like any other eminent guests who are sitting here. But if you have come by chance, don't get disheartened. It's very important if you can convert your chance into choice. This is what I did. I said, if I have to become a medical rep, if I am working as a medical rep, I need to grow here. And I must admit that at that point of time, I was earning more than my dad, who spent almost 25 years in the government job. So what I did, I simply started working on what do I need to move to the next level. And to my manager, I think Dr. Rajiv, I'll refer you again and again. You will understand, from a medical rep to a first line manager, you still have to work as a medical rep. You need to understand the intricacies, because as a manager, you're going to handle 4 or 5 people, right? I said to my manager, I want to become a manager. He said, यार तेरे 2 साल हुए भाई, बच्चा है, तेरे को तो sales rep चबा देंगे ऐसे बेच के खा जाएंगे. I said, no sir, I really want to become. He said, okay, it's good, but Raman, there's a condition that minimum 3 years you have to work as a medical rep. I said, sir, I'm fully aware of. That is why I have come after 2 years to you. I have 1 year left. I want to become manager in 3 years with the minimum time possible. The moment I said it, he said, yes, Raman, I think you are giving me a confidence that you can become a manager. I became manager, became the youngest ABM in GSK at that point of time, and I had all the people, senior people, 20 years experience, 15 years experience, right? And then, of course, the same process, I kept growing, I kept learning, and I became RPM, and I became NSM. Already I had for hospitality, I launched rural marketing, then I moved to, from sales I moved to marketing, then global marketing, then I moved to Poland, set up a digital hub. So in this small story, I have tried to tell you that there were 3 things which I did actually. Number 1, I was very clear that since I have come by chance, I need to convert this chance to choice. So I started loving what I am doing. I was the best medical rep all India for continuously 2 years. So the first is your mindset. If you can convert your chance to choice, you will love what you do, and promise you, you will grow further. Number 2, I will touch upon some of the 3 basic elements which is, I think, every guest will speak on. It's hard work, it's your sincerity, your honesty, and your dedication. The third element is the planning. Many people come to, for example, I'll give you a brief introduction about my company. When the new people come in the system, they feel that, okay, I have done MSc, I have got a job, fantastic. अब जैसे होता ना एक बार कि मैं तो अब दामाद बन गया कंपनी का, right? But trust me, this is something which I tell them, man. If you really want to grow in your life, you need to understand what brought you here will not take you there, right? To move to the next level, you need to have different skill set, you need to have different knowledge points, right? And you definitely have to have that positive approach that, okay, this is something which I can do, and self-confidence is the last element I would like to touch upon. After working for 24 years in GlaxoSmithKline, then 2 years, like Madam has introduced, in Cadila Pharma as a global marketing head, I thought I want to head a company. It was my vision right from, when I left GSK, that I need to head a company. Now, to lead a company, you need to understand the pharmaceutical or healthcare sector end to end. So for 26 years, I was selling the finished formulations. Tablet, capsule ban gaya, injection ban gaya, bech diya, right? So I have handled brand called Augmentin, Caftum, Supersep, Faxin, Cetirizine, Calpol, Piritone. These all are, known brands to everyone. Then I realized that I need to understand how this medicine and from where this medicine comes. And that's a time when I realized that I need to move to a new industry. That industry is a life sciences industry, which is more of biotech industry. It's a drug discovery industry. And believe me, I never knew that this industry exists. And I never had any, skill set to get into this kind of industry. But I tried, I learned in a couple of months. Then I decided that let me just apply. I was lucky enough. I got a chance to work in a company that's Jubilant Biosys. I'm so proud they give me chance. It's just 1.5 years back I joined this company. So if all the scientists in my team, they still ask me, oh, you have spent so many years in the pharmaceutical industry. I said, no, I'm younger than you because I have spent only 1.5 years in this new industry. I got a lot of resistance from many of my close friends. Very close friend, like I was talking to Rajiv in the morning, Sridhar Venkatesh, he is very close, he was managing director of GSK India, now he's in Canada. He said, Raman, you are going to lose your 26 years of experience? What are you talking about? I said, no, I really want to grow. I know if I want to head a company, I need to understand end-to-end process. So what exactly I had done, I was preparing myself for the next level, right? So this is where I wanted to give a brief glimpse of, this is how I have grown from a small village where I feel very proud, when I say that for 15 kilometers I used to, go on cycle to a city where I used to do my studies. और 1 बजे घर आने के बाद माँ बोलती थी चलो भाई टाइम हो गया है भैंसें खोलो खेत में लगे जाओ. I really mean it. I'm standing here with full conviction. I'm telling the truth. 1-2 बजे आके खाना खाता था, उसके बाद भैंस गाय लेके खेत में. One thing which my mom did exceptionally well, which I still feel that was the best thing she has done is, बोलती थी भैंस गाय तो अपना चारा खाती रहेंगी खेत में, तुम क्या करोगे? हाथ से उखाड़ के घास तो मुंह में डालोगे नहीं ना, तो बैग कहाँ है तुम्हारा? So I used to finish my homework in the field. Trust my words, that's where the reality comes. So when I look back, I feel if my mom would have been here, she would have been like, मेरा बेटा कहाँ पहुँच गया भाई? बड़े-बड़े अफसरों के साथ बैठा हुआ. पंजाब में अब वो तो बेचारे यही जानते हैं ना, right? So the point I want to draw from this very small story, I'm sorry I'm taking a little longer, madam. I apologize because I'm the first time coming to this institute. I can take the liberty, right? Okay. So cutting the story short now. So in Jubilant Biosys, we are working in an industry which is more into drug discovery, development and manufacturing. So I had CRDMO, which is Contract Research Development Manufacturing Organization. So we work across the globe, and this is one industry which is the future of pharmaceutical. I can tell you very honestly, with US Biopharm Act which has come into existence, and the way Chinese companies are been rejected by US and West, I think India is one destination where every company want to come. And trust my words, why this industry will grow further? It is more than $500 billion market. It's much more big if we add multiple segments like CDMO. Why this is going to happen? Because all the big pharmaceutical, they want to focus on more innovation. They do not want to wait for 10 to 15 years to bring a new drug and then get the patent for the same. Today they want to run parallel things. If someone is doing drug discovery, other one is doing designing, the third person is going to plan all the development and then manufacturing, scale up and all that stuff. So this whole process is going to generate a lot of job opportunity, and I'm standing here with the conviction and confidence and with the 100% honesty the way I am. We are not getting good people in the market. We are running here and there. We are running from one campus to other campus where we need people with a strong pharma background, people with a strong chemistry background, people with a strong organic chemistry background, right? We are looking for people who are good project managers. The issue is, which I see when I go to some of the top institutions for selection process, people are more theoretical. This is where I was talking to Vandana today morning, that there's a gap. Even Dr. Chitra I was talking to. There's a gap between what we study in our curriculum and what is required in the industry. So there has to be there should be a synergy between industry as well as academia, so that academia can understand what is the need of the R industry, and industry can tell you, okay, this is what we are looking for, right? Then I think that is going to be a perfect fit for everyone, right? So this is where I would like to compliment the chairman sir, and of course all the faculty member and the management of this institute. They are thinking that only we need to understand industry is important to synchronize with the theory. So my advice to all of you once again is, please focus on just not the education, I mean to say the theory part. Try to understand the practical aspect of that. Try to understand what you have learned, how that will accelerate or will bring value on the table for the company. Then people will jump to take you, I promise you for this. But if you just study to get the degree, you will get the degree, then you will not be able to perform there. In last batch, I asked a couple of scientific questions. I'm not a very scientific guy, but I asked a couple of questions to people who have come after doing MSc and even PhD. And some of them are like sitting blank. I said, oh gosh, what happened here? You are fresher. You have come from IIT, good institution, and you are talking about that. Oh, I don't remember this. So my suggestion to them, which I just gave, I said, you have studied in your college or wherever you have studied, you have studied to get your degree, which you have got. But now, when you come to the table in a company, then you have to bring out that knowledge. Right? And I keep telling them, please brush up your notes now. Now for next one or initial 2 months in the company, please study so that you are at par with other people who have come with the knowledge. Right? So these were a couple of lessons. I'm sorry because I never wanted to go by what ChatGPT gave me, but then I will just respect ChatGPT. I'll speak out something from the notes as well. I think pharmaceutical has always been in the forefront when it comes to innovation. Drug discovery is something there I personally feel AI can have massive role. It is already playing, but there is a massive scope for this role of AI into drug discovery. I remember again I will refer Dr. Rajiv because he has seen both the world of drug discovery as well as finished formulations. It used to take 10 to 15 years to bring a new medicine on the block, right? And today what is happening with the AI and ML, I think we are getting the drugs faster to the market. We are getting more customized medicine. Now you can actually design a medicine specific to a patient. I'm working on some of the projects where we are understanding how you can get into the system of the patient, you can modify DNA. You can change couple of things here and there, protein structures and other stuff, and the future generation is going to be safe, right? So that's the kind of future I see when I look at the role of AI into pharmaceuticals. Clinical trials. We used to have patients from, we used to struggle. How do we have the, clinical trials? Today, it is, I think, it must be that while your time is over. Okay, no, I'll just close this. So friends, I think yes, respecting the time, and I know there are a lot of other agenda we need to achieve. So probably AI ML, you will see a lot of people going to talk on this. My request is please focus on your skill, knowledge, and modify your approach toward your future, right? And last couple of lines which I would like to definitely speak. I think we are standing in the brink of an era where the diseases which we thought they are not curable is going to be curable. It's going to be faster. We have seen a vaccine called COVID vaccine. In just 2 years it has come out, right? What is more important, we need to focus on infrastructure, we need to focus on instrumentation, and the last one which we need to focus is on skills. I'm sorry I wanted to say a lot of stuff, but then definitely looking at the time, these were the couple of things which I wanted to share. But then I'm available. Just if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you so much for your patience listening.